the swoon theory. Now, this theory claims that Jesus went through an incredible amount of trauma. And as a result of the trauma that he went through, the beatings, the loss of blood, the crucifixion, that Jesus didn't actually die. That he went into what they call a coma or a swoon. And that in the cool atmosphere of the tomb that he was placed in, Jesus actually revived and he actually resurrected. And this theory is put forward to say, guys, the resurrection never really happened. Now, here's a challenge. For this theory to actually be valid, it would mean that Jesus, after suffering incredible trauma, incredible blood loss, and in an incredibly weakened state, where he hasn't eaten, even in the tomb for over 40 hours, with no water and no food, somehow miraculously is able to unwrap himself, from the garments of the tomb, the funeral garments that he's been wrapped with, and he's able to arise, and then he's able in that very weakened state to push this boulder that is covering the tomb and exit. And then from there, he immediately leaves that place to go and begin to convince others that he has risen from the dead. The swoon theory has made its rounds for many, many years, and many people believe it. But I tell you, it's a problematic theory. It also doesn't make sense from a Roman perspective. We know that it's the Romans who executed Jesus. The Romans were experts at the execution. They were experts at crucifixion. They knew exactly what they were doing. In fact, the gospel accounts claim that when they crucified him, they came to him to break his legs, but they discovered that he was already dead. That means the first testimony of Jesus' death came from the people who were trying to kill him. People who were trying to kill him said he's actually dead. And then when they plunged the spear in his side, what came out was blood and water. And physiologically, that's evidence that the heart has actually stopped bleeding. It would also be a bit of an odd theory, because if the Roman soldiers did not execute Jesus, they themselves would be executed for letting a man, who was condemned to die actually live.